Bonjour, everybody. Bonjour. We have a French mirror, but this is no ordinary French mirror. Now, we have Irish playing in the south, in the red, as France. For anyone who doesn't know who Irish is, that's okay, I understand. Because he is part of the old guard. This guy is a very old school player. A very strong old school player. And he very rarely plays DE. But when he does, he shows you how good he really is. He's one of those players that he won't play the game for 6 months, and then he'll come back for a couple of weeks. He'll play it loads, and then he'll go away again for another 6 months. That's just the way he is, okay? That's just the way he is. I kind of get like Sambi vibes, similar to that sort of... But anyways, this guy is... He plays mainly France, but he's got a good Aztec, all that sort of stuff. But when he plays on the ladder, I think Irish's highest rank is like rank 3 or 4. Like he is when he plays, he's always in the top 10. Like he will be in the top 10. He is that good. He really is, and he has a very unique way of playing the game as well, which is really really cool. You can see there he calls himself Ryan Mankey. He's not actually H2O. But he is Irish faithful, but he is very, very good. So Irish is a very, very strong player, and he very much comes from the old vanilla days, 2005 days, TAD days. I don't know how long exactly he's been playing, but he's been playing the game a long time. Oh, that's going to be close. Who actually stole this treasure here? Oh, I think Psionic got it. Boom! Beautiful stuff there. So the definition of the old guard going up against the new guard, which is gonna be Psionic. This man has come out of nowhere in the last couple of months. I talk to him regularly on Discord. Both of these guys stream, by the way, guys, and I will post their Twitch streams in the description. Irish, like I said, he does stream when he plays, which is quite infrequently, but Psionic regularly streams now on Twitch. If you're on Twitch, guys, go and follow him on Twitch. He's a really great player, interacts with the stream, and I love engaging with him, watching him play. And he's just come out of nowhere. He's a StarCraft ex-StarCraft pro player, and he really shows you how good his ability with real-time strategy games are, because he is so good. When you watch him stream, when he tryhards, he really... Oh, and Irish tried to snipe again, but again, Irish using his crack shot only for Psionic to pick up the treasure. So we have a good old fashioned... This is like such a cool game to watch, because we got the old guard, Irish, against the new guard. Both of these guys, insane skill. Both of them potential top 10 players. They have been top 10 players. They are top 10 players. You are a pop star. You look like a pop star. You act like a pop star. You are a pop star. Sorry, there was a little X Factor coming out there. If you know, you know. Both of these guys going for a 12-10 here. Both of them going for the 12-10 TP, and both of them going for the same build here by the looks of it. So yeah, we're gonna just enjoy this, because this is like APM overload. For anyone who watches me play, I'm known for having low APM. These guys have APM like AI robots. And Psionic particularly. I mean, if you come from StarCraft, you've got to, right? So let's have a look at Irish's deck here. I told you he's got a unique way of playing. Look at this deck. 1v1 water. And Irish is not afraid to go into industrial. He does like to go to industrial. And look at this. He's France, and he's got heavy fortifications. He has thoroughbreds, 10 CDBs. Pretty crazy stuff. He also has riding school, which is kind of unique. You don't see that very often. So interesting stuff there. He does have a frigate in his deck and a fort. He likes to do mid-game fort, like mid-map forts to take map control. So yeah, interesting stuff here. Steel traps on the way. Let's go have a look over at Psionic. Psionic's deck, very different. So we got old guard versus new guard, and they've got their very unique ways of playing the game, and you can see that uniqueness and their own style in their decks. You can see their Psionic. He loves his villagers. He loves the Pioneers card. He is not afraid to rush with these villagers. We have seen it so many times before already. He's going much more standard here. 4 vills, 700 wood. But yeah, very standard deck. Starting off with some pikes here. Looks like he's going to target the trade post. Scout on scout action. You love to see it. I like how casual their jog is when they're running away with someone with a machete in their hand. Just casual jog. Casual. You know, don't worry about me. I'm just running away from a mass murderer trying to kill me with a machete. I'd be sprinting like... just shitting myself along the way. Anyways. Pikemen are attacking the trade post. Oh, wow, that is a brave Minutemen call. We can see here, Irish, he's decided to go for 4 vills, 700 coin, and it looks like he's just going to go for a fast fortress doing so. He doesn't have a barracks, so he's doing a naked fortress here. And as a result, he's going to have to use Minutemen to try and deny these pikemen. But you can see here, some batch of pikemen actually killing the scout there, the opposition scout, saying, you've got a machete, I've got a pike in my hand. Come at me, bro.
Bonjour.
And all the Minutemen missing the pikes just about. So yeah, that Minutemen did actually a really good job. They killed like 3 pikemen, I think. Or maybe even 4. Yeah, I think 3 pikemen. So that's actually quite good. And it's keeping the trade post alive for as long as possible. Maybe to get more rounds of XP. You can see here, look at this. The rickshaw's going to come round again to get another round of XP. That wouldn't have happened. You know, there's 75 extra XP. He would have lost that XP if he didn't call Minutemen. So all the Minutemen do go down now, though. So a bit of a miss micro there by Irish, getting caught by pikemen. So he is going to lose that trade post now. But Irish, he's what's he doing? Okay, he's actually decided to not fast fortress now. He's actually decided to, yeah, look at this, 700 gold, 600 coin. So 700 coin, 600 coin. You never see 600 coin with France. And again, this is what I was talking about by this unique way of him playing. And you can see their stagecoach has been upgraded for Psionic. He's already got 2 trade posts. And that was thanks to that early 700 wood. He's tried to get a 3rd one down, but caught off guard by the Musketeers. The way Irish likes to kind of get wood, he's not afraid to sell food and buy wood. And you can see there, with the 700 coin that he gathered, he bought 200 wood to get a barracks, probably another 100 wood to get a house as well, just to make a few extra musketeers to defend this trade post. So yeah, but as a result, he needed to send 600 coin, but instead, again, he's now not sending it, and instead sending 700 wood. So like he's adapting what he's doing on the fly, which is very interesting. Obviously, that's going against his natural build order of what he wants to do here, but he's adapting on the fly, which is interesting. Making more musketeers now. 700 wood is in. He's probably going to have to play age 3 now, because he does like to go to age 4, but obviously if he's getting pressured early on, he's going to need to play in age 3. 700 wood, probably wants to get that trade post back. The 600 coin might actually have been because he wanted to go to industrial age. That could have been interesting. He might have actually wanted to do that. Okay, Musketeer versus Musketeer action. We've now got Skirm Goon on the way for Irish. He is down on score. Wow, he's really down on score. Psionic is now aging up. He's got bonusing Q as well. He's aging up with the Exile Prince. He went for like 700 wood, 600 wood, now 700 coin, and then aging up behind it. So he's got really good infrastructure. But he's Skirm Goon now against Pike Musketeers, which is not going to go very well for Psionic there. Again, Psionic's done... He's obviously wanted to really pressure the trade post line. He's upgraded the trade post line and has 3 trade posts now. Irish has played smart here by gaining 1 of the trade posts. So an interesting build order battle going on here. The early game pressure. Who can kind of win the little early game trades? Who can take the trade posts? Wow, that's an interesting tech to get gaslighting at this stage. Oh, that's Psionic getting gaslighting. Interesting. Okay. So Psionic is now aged, and wow, he's got double stable, and he's just going a bit... Does he have a barracks? He must have a barracks. Where is his barracks? Wait, where's his barracks? Oh, it's right there. It's right in front of my face. So he's gotten double stable now, and he's making a double stable production of goons. diving down a house with 4 CDVs just to make sure he gets a full batch here. There it comes. A batch of 9 goons. Very nice. That trade post still not down, but Musketeers are going to eventually take it. So Psionic going to lose another trade post there. He has had the free trade post for a little while now, but investing 400 resources into Stagecoach to only have 2 trade posts is kind of bad. But you can see here, with the 700 and 600 wood, he's also trickled in 8 boats. Wow. So this whole time that the Pike and Musketeer H2 battle was going on, not only was he getting the trade post line eco, he was trickling in boats in a single dock. I really actually like that play. Just to be, because there's this kind of hidden rule of thumb that in this game, whenever you play a mirror match, so obviously France v France or any mirror match, the greedier player will win. And Psionic's really taking that theory to heart here, and he's going full greed. Really, really greedy play. He went for Stagecoach, tried to take all of the TP line, tried to kill a trade post here, but unfortunately, he's going to survive on 266 HP. Nice try, though. Okay, early cav combat coming in here for Psionic as well. Picking up a French villager. Very nice. Do we have French? We do have great coats in. So 21 mass with wow, look at that stat difference. And with cav combat is in for both of these guys. So Irish has gone for cav combat. Interesting. So really early cav combats from both sides here. Halberdiers being made from Irish. Yeah, he likes halberdiers. I've seen Irish. He really likes halberdiers. He likes using them for anti-cav, and he likes the extra siege damage that halberdiers gives. Problem is here for Psionic, there's a lot of skirms out. And you can see here, ranged, a very early ranged cavalry caracol coming in here for Psionic. So he's really buffing his goons. He's going for really early upgrades. So he's got an arsenal. Where's his arsenal? Okay, he got an arsenal up here, and you can see the arsenal. Not only has he buffed the goons with the cav combat card, he's also buffed their range, giving that extra 2 range with ranged cavalry caracol. And don't forget, an arsenal costs like 250 wood, and then ranged cavalry caracol is like 500 resources or something. So that's like at least 750 resources just to get 2 extra range for your goons. But look at this. He's murdering villagers. This is a beautiful raid here from the goons. And guess what? He'll win the goon on goon war because that extra 2 range really makes a big difference in these goon versus goon wars. But he's running away now, getting out of range of the skirmishers. The skirmishers not going to be able to catch them. Fantastic raid there by Psionic. Actually going to lose a skirmisher of his own there. Very aggressive houses going down by Irish here. Look at these houses. And that's going to be for line of sight purposes to stop any incoming raids. Irish actually up to 3 trade posts now. So Psionic did all the hard work of investing into Stagecoach, but he's actually only going to have 1 trade post, and Irish just sitting in front of his face saying, I'm going to take the Stagecoach trade line from you, baby. And that's what these halberdiers were doing the whole time. They were sieging down that trade post. Okay, halberdiers going into cover mode, I think, there. That's a lot of goons from Psionic, but there's a lot of skirms here as well, which is going to be a problem, I think. Irish got a lot of coin here. Doesn't have Jaegers in his deck. Wow, doesn't have Jaegers in his deck. That could be an issue. He's on 31 villagers, so he lost a lot of villagers there compared to Psionic, who's on 43, denying a town center going down. Okay, interesting stuff. Just pure goon here versus Skirm Goon. You would think Skirm Goon would win, but Psionic making this look just pure monocomp goon right now, looking so good. He's mixing in some curs now, which I really like. I told you that extra 2 range makes a big difference. Okay, that looks like he sent 8 skirms. He has sent 8 skirms. He does have Jaegers in his deck. Okay, a little bit of halberdier raids going on here, but I think Sarnik's villagers are going to be enough to stop this. And one CDB does go down. But the halberdiers and musketeers do succumb to the villagers' blunderbuss attacks. Like I said, Sarnik not afraid to use his vills. What an interesting game this is. And look at this. Now he's up to 9 boats. So he's not really going too heavy. That's all you need to do. You know, just trickle those boats in, and they will the eco that they will give will go a long way. Because you can't disturb these unless Irish makes a dock and boats, which is a lot of resources, or unless he ships a frigate, which again is worth 1,000 resources, so he's having to send a whole shipment just for, what, 9 boats? Is it worth it? It's debatable. It's debatable. Because then Sarnik could just send his boat, and then he would win the water. So it's very difficult to know how to counter a small amount of boats on the water. And Sarnik's doing that very deliberately, and it's very nice play by him. And, you know, they're boats, so they're not going to get disturbed by raids or anything like that. It's very, very nice play there by Sarnik. And he's actually up to 3K score against Irish, who is like a veteran of the game, a top player veteran, may I add. He has done this mirror match countless times, whilst this StarCraft Pro comes out of nowhere and is bending everyone over and giving them a good slap round the backside. Can he give Irish the slap round the backside? It's looking good for him so far. I did see, yep, Cav Karas coming in, so that's going to buff these veteran cuirassiers. Oh, and what's happening to all these villagers, Irish? We've like 11 villagers here. He's put an outpost at the top of the map. That's his only herd he's got, really. Gonna try and do some counterplay. Sarnik gonna lose some villagers of his own, but looking like only 1, maybe 2. Whilst Irish is gonna lose a lot here. The Kurds are gonna go steaming in. All aboard, boys. All aboard. And Irish, he tried counter raiding, but he's gonna lose so many vills. Goon's going in, the skirm's going in. This looks like this is gonna be a good mass here for Sarnik. Sarnik's backing up. Turning around. Oh, it was a feint. It was a bait. He baited Irish in, but he ran round the TP and turned the Kurds on their head, and the Kurds just dived into the skirmishers. The skirmishers are trying to go into stagger mode to negate the damage, the area of effect damage, but that's not going to matter very much because the Kurds steamroll through them anyway. And honestly, the 14 range goons with Cav combat are going to do work now. That is what Sarnik needs to do. The Kurds just needed to melt the skirms to negate their damage against the goons, because Sarnik will win the goon war. Irish's goons still only have 12 range. Irish pulling his villagers away while Sarnik is pulling his villagers down. Like I said, Sarnik is not afraid to use his villagers. You can see there, he's using his villagers. He wants to tank the HP with the villagers. He is not afraid, whilst Irish is running with his tail between his legs. Scores have gone down for both, but there's still a 2K score deficit for Irish. Irish struggling for resources right now. He's not gathering anything. He is not gathering anything while Psionic is. And don't forget, his boats have been doing work the entire time. He's up to 11 boats now, and they have just been fishing away. They really have been the difference this game. Okay, Irish is using TC Fire against villagers, and that's really smart because TCs have bonuses. They have a 2x bonus versus villagers. And you can see there, they're going to free shot CDB. So that's actually a really smart way of killing villagers. But look at this. Trying to go for the counter raid. But Irish, Sarnik's just going to stand there and fire with his CDBs. He knows the score. He likes using his villagers. He wants you to try to kill his villagers. Irish sending free Kurds. Okay, nice. Free Kurds come out of this town center. Going to finish off those CDBs. But his CDBs haven't been gathering the entire time. And now we've got a goon massacre going on. And just like that, Irish calls it. He's down 6K score. More all I can do is just clap my hands. The APM that was going off this game, the micro was absolutely insane. Psionic winning against the old guard, coming in clutch for the new guard, and I have to say, for anyone who knows Irish, you know he's a very strong top player. He's beaten the likes of Hazza, Revnak, Julian. This guy is top. He is creme de la creme. He is top of the top. But Psionic just making it look easy. Out APMing, out ecoing, out microing is insane. Whew, boy, oh boy, that one was an absolute banger of a game. And look at the village count. Look at the slow, like, it wasn't as high tempo for Psionic. And he kind of disrupted Irish's build order. And Irish didn't really know how to counter it effectively early on in H2. He did take the trade post line over Psionic, but you know, Psionic was okay with that, and he had the water boom on top of that. So such a fun game there. Mirror match, but two very different build orders. And Psionic just I genuinely believe he is going to be the best player in the game. I genuinely believe he's going to be the best player of the game. And it won't be long before he's having best of 9 matches against like you know, Julian, Revnak, and all the top players, and he's winning them. You know, it won't be long. I'm telling you, Nick. I'm telling you guys now. This guy has the potential. He really does. I said it from day one with this guy. I said it from day one. And yeah, just basically didn't make a single skirmish of this game. Literally just made full goon, full cur, and a bit of micro added in there, and he made it work. Well, hey, there you go. Beautiful boat boom there. Can go extra greedy in the French mirror. And yeah, early Arsenal techs into Cav combat. Just beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. Irish, of course, a little bit rusty. I think this might have been his like second day back or something like that. First day back. Obviously going to be a little bit rusty. However, I mean, beating even a rusty Irish is still impressive. So great stuff there by Psionic. And yeah, let's see how I'll try and get some more games of Irish if he's playing a bit more. And we'll see how well he fares when he de-rusts a little bit. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed that one, and I'll catch you in the next game as always. Peace.